Hello. I think this is working. Good. Whoops, we're gonna have to turn off the Tom Waits here. Sorry, check. Okay. I'm gonna turn off my external mic. And so you just welcome back to my little broadcast here. Sorry about the light coming in the window and the framing there. Alright, a little bit better. Boy, these things are tough, aren't they? Here, we'll do it this way. Too much light. Okay. Okay, so this, if anything, this little channel is called the Warren Buffett Fundamentals for Small Business, and that's kind of just a title for my upcoming book. Let me just go ahead and get it off this screen because I don't have any slides for this. So the purpose of this channel, again, this was the original title, but that's going to change, and it should be out sometime in, I'm shooting for June. The previous books include My Happy Assets. This will teach you how to become financially independent in a short period of time, and I always say financial independence is a great place to be because then you can do whatever work you want to do. And then this is my third book, Taking the Last Steps to Financial Independence, which you can get all these books at lulu.com, that's lulu.com, or at myhappyassets.com. Again, that's myhappyassets.com. And there is a second book, Small Business Coffee Hour, that I'll be selling at the book fair at the Carol Nicely Center, April 16th. I think that's going on all day, so be looking for me there. Today I want to talk about real quick Warren Buffett and how he applies to small business and obviously investments. But if we want to talk about investments really quick, folks, if you bought stock in Coke and Disney and Hershey's and Fruit of the Loom when the stock is on sale, and McDonald's, those are great consumer monopoly companies. Just make sure you're paying the right price for them. And I can later go into the details on why those make good investments. But here I just want to touch briefly on how Warren Buffett can apply to small business, because a lot of people start up a small business just to create a job instead of looking at it as, how's this an investment, where's my earnings, what's my return on equity, and is the asset value growing over time. And so I'm going to tackle my little outline real quick. This is just really brief, and then I'll go into more detail in another broadcast. But a consumer monopoly company, you got to think of Coke is the first one that comes to mind. Coke is synonymous with the American flag nowadays. So the question is, in 20 years, will people still be using the iPhone, or will they still be drinking Coke? Well, we don't know 100% for sure the answer to that, but we could put some safe money on Coke would be my guess. If people are still going to be drinking it. Growing earnings. Earnings are the net income. So on your income statement, you have income, then all your expenses, and then what's left over. So does the company that you own, do you have strong, consistent earnings or no earnings? Return on equity, that's your rate of return. If you look at mutual funds, everybody always says, I'm going to get 10 or 11% over the long term. Return on equity is, I put $100,000 in a business. If I get $20,000 a year in earnings, then that's a 20% rate of return. Do I have the ability to keep those earnings in the company and continue to generate that same rate of return on those? Also, can I adjust prices to inflation? That's a big one. Like a jar of Gerber baby food costs about 5 cents 40 years ago. Now it's, I think, about $1.60. That's important because I can raise prices to my fixed expenses or a fixed number of shares. I'll get into detail on this. I'm putting a price tag on a business. And always keep in mind long-term debt. There's always the two sides of the fence on debt, that, I can leverage myself in a business or rental property. And the flip side is the Warren Buffett tact, which he likes to see a company that can pay off their long-term debt in 1 to 2 years of earnings. And healthy margins, healthy net margins, and healthy gross margins are important. So again, go to myhappyassets.com, get the book. It's got a reasonable price. You can get it on lulu.com. And I'll be at the book fair on April 16th, and I hope to see you guys there. Have a great day.